is NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. From Amway Center in downtown Orlando, tonight the Orlando Magic taking on the Denver Nuggets. The opening tip won by the Magic, and we're underway on Church Street in downtown Orlando. Slam dunk.
That probably won't be the last time we see a dunk from him tonight. Maybe sometimes you should send a message. Give him a hard foul. Don't let it be so easy.
Screen coming left, screen coming.
Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
Magic basketball. Big finish at the rim.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
J. Nikola Jokic, he's never made the playoffs, but upon further review, he is a special center.
Got that?
Oh! Knocked it away!
Oh! Some fans should take that ball home as a gift.
That's a souvenir. Millsap to Jokic. Going to launch beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Gordon. Tough shot and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul.
It can only be one of two things here. One, the defender ran out of gas. Or two, this dude is just unstoppable.
He takes it right at them and scores. You have to fill in there.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Miles Bridges slams it down. He took it out on the rim that time.
Oh, there's no better feeling than after throwing that one down, hanging on the rim a little bit, looking at your opponent beneath you, making him recognize that's where you'll be the entire ball game.
It's good. Count the basket and the foul.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
The free throw good as he completes the three-point play, and the lead is up to 9. To Millsap. Miles Bridges to Jokic. Here's a chance from long range. Nikola Jokic is going to get a chance at 3 here. A career 83% free throw shooter. Oops, he missed the first one. And he misses the second. Three attempts, he makes one of them. Fires the three. Can't go down. Smothering defense. Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. Can't connect. To Millsap. Oh, whistle.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
Jamal Murray. Rebound pulled in by the Magic. Augustine with it up top. His team on top by 8. Slams it down. Jay, they've had no answer for this guy.
He's been on fire this first quarter. That's the way you take it right to your opponent. You attack right out of the gate.
To Miles Bridges, leaving no doubt, slams it down. Jay, perhaps that's a start.
Those kind of plays get me fired up. That's a momentum play. They looked lifeless here in the first quarter, but a dunk like that can get your team going in the right direction.
Murray with it. They find themselves down 10. Jokic. Great dish to set it up. And finishes strong.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Magic on the possession. It goes down.
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
Turns and slams it down.
Another possession they were forced to take a tough shot. This time they got it to go, but they need to do something different to start creating more open lookouts.
Oh, ferocious slam inside. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
To Millsap. Miles Bridges. Paul Millsap, 2 for 2. That's what you want.
In the paint, you need to finish, just like that.
He gets it.
I'm telling you right now, with moves like that, scoring is not going to be an issue tonight.
Nuggets with the basketball to Jokic. Nikola Vucevic rejects it. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Nice pass to set things up.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Stuffs it down with authority.
That's called a grown man play, Ed. Someone's trying to get featured on SportsCenter tonight.
Jokic to Miles Bridges. Cleans it up. Slam dunk. Paul Millsap on the follow.
Ed, let's play a little game. Fact or fiction. You ready?
Let's do it.
Here we go. Paul Millsap is one of the best offensive rebounders in NCAA history. He's the only player to have captured 3 Division I rebounding titles. What do you think?
I'm going to say, before I can phone a friend, fact.
Well done, my friend. Impressive.
Paul Millsap out of Louisiana Tech, just like the mailman. Oh, Nikola Jokic. First couple didn't go. That one is true.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. You need to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Martin into the front court, trailing by 10. Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. From long range, tough shot. He hits.
C to 3, B to 3. Some young players look like deer in headlights out there on the court. But you got something different. You got that moxie.
Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. Whoa, what a finish.
Woo! This rookie is a high flyer. He brings that kind of pro-am vibe to the NBA. And it's fun to watch.
Wide open look won't go.
That's called a heat check right there. Surprised he missed that one. That was an open look.
And he's going to the line to shoot.
You see this all the time. The defensive players establishing his presence on the court and also checking to see how far the refs are going to let him go.
first one goes down.
For the Orlando Magic, number 9, Nikola Vucevic. Subbing in for Denver, number 24, Mason Plumlee.
2 for 2 on that trip.
I got ball.
Barton to Millsap. For 3, that won't go. On the follow, way to stay with it.
It's going to be a long road back, I'm not going to lie to you. But it's only the first quarter, and that's exactly what you needed. You needed to see the ball go in a couple of times.
Trying to cash in. Gets a look. Can't hit. He was hacked. They let it go. Nice pace. Sets it up and slams it down.
Anyone saw this one coming, but it looks like they're trying to send a message. Look into their eyes. They're laser focused. They're playing as if this game is tied.
Augustine with the basketball. His guys hold the command. Stuffs it down with authority. Jay, this is getting scary fast.
If you're the defense, you have to deny him the ball. Maybe throw a box and one. Maybe throw a zone. Maybe even throw the kitchen sink because he's putting on a show in the first quarter.
To Millsap. Paul Millsap. That's now 4. He hasn't missed.
Finally something goes their way. I don't think I need to tell you, but this has been a disaster of the first quarter. They just need somebody to get hot, and then they need to come together as a team and get a few stops. Oh, he sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive.
Pick up. Match up. Get down.
Plenty of contact. The shot no good. Nuggets have the possession. To Will Barton. To Millsap. Short jumper won't go down.
Look, sometimes it takes a little while to get into the flow of the game.
The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk.
Here's lesson number 1. When you allow a player like that the freedom of space to dance with the ball, there's no telling what kind of breakdance move they might hit you with.
That pass stolen by Orlando.
Why not? Let's keep the crowd in it.
Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
To Miles Bridges. Fires the 3. That's off the side of the rim. No good.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Orlando ball. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. So important to take care of the basketball. Easy 2 on the other end after the turnover. This is spiraling out of control.
And this is where you feel so bad for that assistant coach that had the defensive scouting report. You know he put in the time and effort to give you all the right tools to win this game. You've been caught out of position each and every time, which is the reason you're down.
Yeah, you don't want to make the boss unhappy. Has a look. A shot no good by Harris. And look out. Big finish at the rim.
Well, look, you can't be caught flat-footed on defense. You need to be on the balls of your feet, especially in transition. You have to jab at that guy with the ball, hedge at him. Make him think that maybe you will take him. Maybe you'll fan out to a defender on the perimeter, but still keep him guessing. But when you don't do that, that's easy money.
Where the grill is magic.
We have both squads set to make some moves right now.
Subbing in for Denver, number 9,
Barton.
Jeremy Grant.
Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. Here's Orlando with the basketball. Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
To Will Barton. Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Oh, emphatic slam.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Barton into the front court. Down a bundle. Lets it fly from long range. His first effort off the mark. Count the basket inside. Barton into the front court. Just under a minute to go in a very one-sided first quarter of play. Keep on trying. Shot's no good there.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jumper.
Number 2.
Barton into the front court. His guys down big. Jonathan Isaac snatching it out of the air.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Runner's good there.
The pass was really good, but what I love most about the play, Ed, was that every player that ran in transition had active hands, which means they were active targets. They provided a target for the player to deliver the pass. That's how you work together as teammates.
Deep three at the buzzer. That ends the first quarter. So far, all magic. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you.
Substitutions, Denver. Substitutions, Orlando.
To Fultz. And he finishes at the rim.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
To Jokic.
You open, shoot that.
To Millsap. Aaron Gordon sends it away. That's his third block this evening.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
To Millsap. 4-3. Not getting the bounce. End-to-end on that one. 94 feet for the basket.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Aaron Gordon able to recover with the block.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Sometimes you hear people give all these fancy breakdowns, tell you all these different things they can do. That was just plain old simple bully basketball. Muscled his way through the lane.
Hand up, here it comes.
To Jokic. Got a piece.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
It's almost like he had the defender on a string, and he's the puppet master.
Here comes the screen. They go to Jokic. Down low. Aaron Gordon. Tips it. Won't go. Rebounded by Isaac. Slams it down. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Murray's shot won't fall.
I'm here.
Takes it coast to coast, and the strong finish at the rim.
Hey, look, this is a new wave. If a young cat catches you sleeping on the wrong night, it's definitely going to get 1 million+ views the next day.
Terrific vision. Oh, with the foul, and a chance coming up at the line.
And as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
And hits the first free throw.
Good shot. Easy buckets.
Able to convert on both free throws. Count it.
Just a ball-handling wizard, still putting people under his spell.
Murray into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Here comes the screen.
Screen coming your way.
Deep two there, won't go.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Fournier.
I got double.
He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Doesn't have the touch, no good. To the rim, lays it up and in.
Good shot, buddy. Good shot.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
To Jokic. No good. Takes it coast to coast, and the strong finish at the rim.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
Jokic. They'll work it down to Millsap. Oh, Millsap. He's 5 for 10, shooting 50%.
He's so good down low. This 4-time All-Star really does a good job of utilizing that body to muscle through contact and finish with the best of them.
Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Defense, let's go.
They get it down to Millsap. To Jokic. Won't go down. Fournier.
Here we go. I got him.
And the slam. This is becoming a runaway.
They're getting to the rim at will, probably because we're watching Matador defense. You probably want to get in the way of your defender if they keep trying to attack the rim.
To Jokic. The drive, right to the basket. Short jumper misses.
2 minutes remaining in the second quarter.
Nice finish at the rim.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Denver's got it.
I got him.
To Millsap. Missed it. He always has the green light, but the defense was ready.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning an ankle on that landing.
And count the basket inside.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Aaron Gordon pins it.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Fournier rising for the slam.
And if you're on defense on that last possession, no need to look over to the coach's bench, hold up your arms, wonder what. Everybody got back, everybody communicated, everybody pointed. It was just better offense than there was defense.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes.
Take advantage of this great opportunity. Substitutions, Orlando.
Lays it up and in.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
I got double.
To Vucevic.
Double.
No good. No daylight. Great defense. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Free throw's good as they continue to widen their lead. Murray with the basketball. He'll run the offense. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Old school equals high percentage.
In the front court, it's Augustine. His guys holding the big lead.
Don't play with him.
He's denied. And that one out of bounds off a nugget. Jamal Murray swats it.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Short jumper won't go down.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
Hello, everyone. I'm Jalen Rose, and this is your EA Sports Halftime Report. The Magic have built a comfortable lead. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Orlando Magic. The Nuggets did a lot of things wrong in that.
Game track. Defense.
The Orlando Magic are exhibiting some great defense. They're refusing to let shooters get comfortable and showing great anticipation in the passing lanes.
Player of the half.
I'm ready to skip ahead and just get this guy player of the game. You can tell he's on his way to a special game. Fellas, back to you.
First half, very one-sided. The second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. Nuggets have the possession. Great pass. Oh, ferocious slam inside.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. Nothing going here on that drive. To Aaron Gordon. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Offensive rebound. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
Underutilized, underutilized, underutilized. Am I getting my point across? Let's see more of that.
Miles Bridges slams it down.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Flushes it home.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry four other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
To Millsap. Deep right corner. Beyond the arc for three. That's off the side of the rim, short.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
That's out. Last touch by DJ Augustine. It's Denver's ball. To Millsap. Miles Bridges. Nice pass to set things up. Shot from in close, no good. Nikola Vucevic sends it away. Fourth this contest.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Augustine with it up top. His guys hold a commanding lead. Cruises inside for two.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, no one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Free throws coming up.
Just because a team's winning doesn't mean the refs are going to put away the whistle. Play right all the way through.
Knocks down the first. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
Because in certain players' mind, it doesn't matter if they're amongst the trees or not. They're always going to be the giant in the paint.
Millsap to Miles Bridges. Off the assist.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Fournier. And the finish at the rim.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Screen coming to Miles Bridges. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
The assist from number 10.
Murray into the front court. Down a bundle. DJ Augustine with the block.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Here comes the screen. Layup goes down. Well done.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Add 2 points to the board.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
And the finish, slam dunk.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
The shot by Murray, no good. Curling inside. Runner here, won't go down. Paul Millsap with a piece. Oh, Evan Fournier. Not a busy night, but effective. 2 for 2.
Sometimes you hear people give all these fancy breakdowns, tell you all these different things they can do. That was just plain old simple bully basketball. Muscled his way through the lane.
To Miles Bridges. Ah, missed it. How'd that not go down? And the basket good at the rim.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Denver ball right now. To Miles Bridges. They'll work it down to Millsap. Probing the defense. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
And count the basket.
With handles like that, you get into the hoop at will. Jokic to Miles Bridges. Has a chance. Chance for Jokic off the mark. He throws it down. You see, Ed, that's the problem. When you have guys on the perimeter that can shoot the basketball defensively, you're taught to hedge at the driver and then stay home, which leaves the lane wide open for great jams like that.
Here comes the screen. Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way and stuffs it home.
Well, look, you can't be caught flat-footed on defense. You need to be on the balls of your feet, especially in transition. You have to jab at that guy with the ball, hedge at him. Make him think that maybe you will take him. Maybe you'll fan out to a defender on the perimeter, but still keep him guessing. But when you don't do that, that's easy money.
Orlando has it. Fournier to Vucevic. Nikola Vucevic. He struggled just a little bit. 2 for 5.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Murray with it. His guys down big. Throws it down. He's been a one-man show, but Jay, they're still down in this one.
He's their lone bright star, their only star tonight. Some other of the supporting cast members really need to step up.
Oh, Evan Fournier, very efficient and making an impact. He's 3 for 3. Now a whistle. Timeout for Denver as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter. Looks like teams are making substitutions.
Substitution.
Martin. Nikola Vucevic. Huge block. Incredible. 6 tonight.
That's why a rim protector is in this.
Blocked away.
That one's in the 15th row.
Huge denial. Scores from the post. Trying to cash in. Hernan Gomez unable to connect.
Oh, I see how you're playing this chess match. That's what you keep doing defensively. Keep baiting him and luring him into shooting that jump shot. Exploit him.
Martin into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Open look, and he buries it. Defense has to wake up.
Look, I get it. I've been one of the players who have had these mishaps happen to defensively. There is no worse feeling than the next day in film session watching yourself roam on the island by yourself. Somebody in this particular moment needs to tell you to get your head out of you-know-what to get back in the game.
Barton. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Not that time. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Free throw good to cap off the three-point play as they continue to open things up here in the third quarter. Barton. And scores.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Hands up. You got him. You got him.
Isaac.
Yeah, keep him hit. Keep him hit. Make it hard on him.
Mason Plumlee rejects it. Out of bounds. Last touch by Mason Plumlee. Time for some new personnel into the game.
You got him. You got him.
Isaac.
Shot, 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 shot.
Stuffs it down with authority.
Man, they are just continuing to pour it on. But the one thing we know about in this league, you have to make sure that you continue to play with energy because leads can evaporate quickly.
Barton, great feed. Big finish at the rim. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first three quarters. But when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Easy path to the rim.
Same old tricks, same bag. Ain't nothing new there.
Barton into the front. He'll run the offense. Here comes the screen.
Coming left. Screen coming left.
Jonathan Isaac snatching it out of the air. They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. Ah, rocking the rim.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Ah, the monster stuff.
An easy two. Get back on defense.
Murray into the front court. Less than a minute to go in this third quarter. Jonathan Isaac sends it away. Evan Fournier able to recover with the block.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
And finishes strong.
How about right after the dunk, he looks right over towards the bench, gets a call from the coach about what defense they're in, and then gets his team set. Those are people that are able to lead men.
And throws it down.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Knocked loose. Picked up by the Nuggets. Barton. And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk.
And cutting hard in transition is one of the most underrated things about this game. The harder you can cut is the more it opens up the floor to make plays just like that.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Free throw's good as they continue to widen their lead. Nuggets with the basketball. Footer at the buzzer. That does it for the quarter. All Magic so far. It's Magic basketball here. To Vucevic. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Vucevic at the line for a chance at a three-point play. For his career, 72%. Free throws good. Add one more to the total. This game feels out of reach. Nuggets have the possession to Millsap. Great look and vision. Miles Bridges slams it down.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Stuffs it down with authority. At this point, if it continues, it just may be good night, Irene.
And ooh, I like that Irene line.
There you go, Jay.
And sometimes as a player on the defensive end, Ed, you need to draw a line in the sand. You have to find a way to change the narrative because right now the constant theme has been too many easy buckets.
Jay, don't deny it. You're an old soul at heart.
Yeah, I still don't know who Irene is, though.
Me neither.
Are now in the penalty. 4
Miles Bridges trying to cash in on the three-point play. He's perfect from the line so far. Free throw good, so they get the three-point play, but it's not much more than a drop in the bucket with the score right where it is. Runner here won't go.
Hey, check up. Let's go.
Down low Plumlee. The pass set it all up.
But did you see the way he was able to do it, Ed? Did you see him constantly probe the defense by maintaining his dribble? Ultimately, if you keep your eyes on all the other defenders, they will lose track of where the ball is. That's where you slip a quick pass in for an easy dime.
From the painted area, won't go down. Lazy pass there, and it's intercepted. Millsap to Miles Bridges. Here comes the screen.
Watch out, screen coming. Watch out. Watch the cutter, man.
Has a look. Gets a look. Can't hit.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning an ankle on that landing.
Markelle Fultz. A pass stolen by the Nuggets.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Al-Farouq Aminu. Tips it. Make that 7.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
Throws it down. Whoa, he got...
Showing you that 40-inch vertical.
Drop.
To Fultz.
Don't let him get out.
Give him 2 points. High percentage.
You know, it reminds me, Ed, of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Gets to the basket and scores.
Man, he's got the defender out there tap dancing like that on national TV. That's not a good sign.
Denver's got it. To Miles Bridges. Has a chance. Able to convert inside.
I get tired of hearing guys say, I was there, I contested a shot. I pretty much had a hand in his face.
The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Great feed. Sets it up. Oh, emphatic slam.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
That's all you.
And look out.
Clean up in aisle 4. Repeat, clean up in aisle 4. If there's anyone from the weak side that wants to participate in this game defensively, please raise your hand.
To Miles Bridges. Going along. Beyond the arc. He's had a good shooting performance, but it doesn't look like it's going to be enough.
Yeah, no one else pretty much helped out. As a coach, I would be irate that nobody helped pick up the slack. Look, one man can never beat 5.
Runner's good there.
It can only be one of 2 things here. 1, the defender ran out of gas, or 2, this dude is just unstoppable.
Markelle Fultz pins it.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Here's a chance from long range. That's how you defend. Murray with the basketball. Down a bundle. Cashes in for 2.
That transition offense was flawless when guys fan out and actually fill the lanes with a sense of urgency. You heard me correctly, a sense of urgency. You will get a great shot every possession.
Here comes the screen. Markelle Fultz. Not a busy night, but effective. 2 for 2.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
To Miles Bridges. Tried to slam it down, but it comes out. To Fournier. Fultz. Ah, can't miss those. Nuggets have the possession. And he's fouled. Nice move that time, and he's going to the line for 2.
Just because a team's winning doesn't mean the refs are going to put away the whistle. Play right all the way through.
Jamal Murray has got 2 shots coming for his career 89%. First one, counted. Goes 2 for 2. Runner here won't go down. They'll let one fly from half court. The Magic secure the victory as they win this one in very convincing fashion. That does it. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Magic won this matchup with a significant margin. You ask me, and I'll tell you, it was the ball movement that made all the difference. There's something to be said for a team that can win as a group, and that's what happened here today. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Orlando Magic.
Player of the game.
The highlight says it all. He's your player of the game. See y'all next time. Jalen Rose signing out.